I'm pleased the Sultan has chosen such a trustworthy man.
I hope I can live up to my reputation.
Prince of Quano was like a brother to me. Our neighboring kingdoms under the Sultan's domain were the two glittering jewels in his crown. His assassination hurt me deeply.
As it did the Sultan.
Yes, I'm afraid he doesn't know the half of it, though. You see, the Prince and I both worked diligently together to modernize our kingdoms, to do away with the older, harsher ways of ruling.
A good plan.
Yes, but one that has left us vulnerable. You see, I fear this assassin. He's part of a larger group that means to bring down our kingdoms, to destroy our progress. Who knows, I may be their next intended victim. Or worse, the Sultan.
All this should come out in the trial.
One can only hope.
My prisoner.
Safe. Well guarded. My man will show you the way, and I will join you in Dafar for the trial.
Justice will be served, Prince Veen.
I'm here to pick up a prisoner, at the behest of the Sultan.
I'm not leaving the cell.
You?
You're the Sultan's man. They'll kill me. I didn't hurt anybody, and I'm not leaving the cell. Don't you see? They'll kill me before I reach the Sultan.
Who's they?
The ones who killed my prince.
People say you're responsible.
People say what they're told to say.
Well, we'll see if we can figure all this out on the way.
Oh! I'm not going.
Maybe a sea voyage will calm you.
Put me down, you big ape! They'll kill me, and you too! Put me down! Down! Put me down! What's wrong?
Not quite sure.
Something's burning.
I recognize that smell.
I think you've just signed your own death warrant.
Sinbad?
Something up?
I'm not sure. Something's moving on the cliffs. Dust is rising, but... Catapults, and they're firing something at us.
All hands, secure the ship. Prepare for an attack.
What kind of attack?
Well, we'll find out soon. Dubar, steer clear of shore.
That was a close one. It's lamp oil.
Rangar, cover it now. Go.
Trim those sails and let's get out of here!
Dubar, hurry.
Sinbad!
Secure that rigging now!
What do you see? What do you see? Trying to burn us out.
They're doing a darn good job, too. on fire! We're about to be a floating bonfire! Flames are nearly on us! We don't have enough wind to outrun it!
Brit! Get the prisoner on deck! Longar! Propel the longboat!
Scuttle the Nomad!
We may not have a choice.
Get those flames out! Move!
Firestorm's creating its own wind.
We're gonna use it. Yes!
We're outrunning it!
Just a goose egg.
Do you know who's behind this?
But I know they won't let us reach Jafar alive.
Firuz, take the prisoner back down below.
We can sail away, never go to Jafar. No one will miss me. Don't you understand?
I understand I have a job to do, and I intend to do it.
Perfect. They picked a toy soldier for a suicide run. How does dead meat sound as a nickname? About your taste in women.
Well, she's right about the nickname. Someone's out to stop us. Dead.
Any ideas?
Well, could be the real killer. Or could be friends out to rescue her.
You think she's part of a rebel group?
The prince mentioned it, and he's been soldiering for years.
Things just keep getting better and better.
Yeah. Any insights?
Well, she knows more than what she's saying. She's scared, angry, and she doesn't trust any of us.
And I don't trust her.
Aside from the pleasant atmosphere that generates, what do we do now? We can't just sail up the coast with a rebel group waiting to sink us.
And we won't. Rongar! Head for those cliffs! We'll drop anchor out of sight from the mainland.
Change of plan?
Big change. We're taking Dara in by land. And once we drop anchor, you and Firuz take the longboat in. Get to town. Now let Veden know about the new course.
Come. Good news? They've escaped, haven't they? First the jail. Now the archers. You know, I'm beginning to think that this Sinbad is more than just a mere sailor.
2 of Sinbad's men came ashore. They think the girl's in league with a rebel band. They're gonna take the trip on land to avoid any of her rebel friends. They need a map.
Excellent. And I have just the route. Yes.
The longboat's back.
Did you get a message to Vita?
That we did, and got supplies.
Great. Did you get a map?
Better. I got us a guide.
The name's Sinbad.
I'm Tarsus.
Glad to meet you. I hope Firuz has told you we've already been attacked.
Hey, what's life without a little danger?
I'll undo those if you promise to behave.
I'll take off the first chance I get.
Now, why doesn't that surprise me?
If you were smart, you'd do the same.
If she tries to escape,
I know just what to do.
You've chosen the shorter route.
I have.
Good.
But the shortest route is often the most dangerous.
Well, as you've said, what's life without a little danger? Keep your eyes open.
What are you expecting?
The unexpected.
This is no place to stop.
Nice place for an ambush.
Dismount! Take cover!
We're trapped!
Don't count on it. We need to return some of their fire. Firuz! Time for your toys. Good. Your flint. That's close.
Lucky guess.
We're gonna go around behind them.
There's nothing back there but a big valley.
I'm carrying my own bridge. I need 5 minutes.
Not a problem.
Are you alright? That'd be a lot better if you'd unchain me.
He's leaving. Hey! Take me with you! Hey! That hurt.
Now that, I believe.
Let's load him up.
Now what do we do?
Wait for Sinbad.
Let's get ready to roll.
I sense treachery, Your Highness. This girl Dara is part of a large rebel group. The kingdom of Quana is seething with unrest and threatening to undermine my very own in Capolo. With all due respect, sire, it was a mistake to create two sister kingdoms when one larger one, under a strong ruler, would...
Yes, yes. But I know this girl. The late prince trusted her. I find it difficult to believe that she is responsible.
Whoa! Stand. Night is almost here. Let's make camp.
Good boy.
Release her manacles.
Aren't you afraid I'll run off?
There's nowhere to run.
I served you well in war as your general, did I not, sire? Then permit me to march into Quana and stamp out this rebellion before it spreads.
I know that what you say makes sense, Vidan. But I will talk to this girl first. And if she is guilty, like you say, then maybe she can be persuaded to give us the names of the other rebels.
Yes, but sire...
I may be growing old, Vidan, but I am not growing soft. Remember, I led my generals into battle. Now, if this girl has any information, I will get it from her by whatever means necessary. So, we will wait for Sinbad and then decide if we are to have a formal trial.
As you wish, sire. Tarsus had better be sure that the girl and Sinbad never arrive.
I wouldn't worry about it, my prince. He's taking him into the dead zone.
I'm not trying to escape.
I didn't think you were.
So what now? Questions? You want all the lurid details?
What is your problem?
You're my problem. You're taking me to my death.
Not if you're innocent.
Do you really think I'll get a fair trial?
It won't kill you to trust somebody.
It might. It might wind up killing you too. All of you.
We need a little more than that.
I didn't murder the prince. He was a kind man. A friend. After my father's death, I found myself penniless. I became a barmaid. That's how the prince met me. But it didn't matter to him. He liked me. He called me his diamond in the rough. My father was a merchant, so I knew a few languages and a little math. The prince sent me to tutors. When I returned, he let me advise him on his subjects. He trusted my judgment when it came to dealing with his people. He wanted them to be able to make wise decisions about their lives.
Sounds like a good man.
Too good. It cost him his life. The night he was killed, I was supposed to meet him. I got there early. And I saw... Don't you see? He believed in me. He was the first person ever to believe in me. And I watched him die. I couldn't save him.
We all believe in you. That's why we want to get you to Jafar safe and sound. Okay? Now, the real killer.
It was so dark, I could hardly see.
Sinbad! Something's coming!
What is it?
Something big
And mean. Follow me!
Wagon!
It's not worth it.
Be safe here. We've ridden out worse storms.
Everything's pulverized.
Can all be replaced, Farouz.
The horses?
They're okay.
Mount up. I want to be halfway to Jafar before that thing comes back.
Excellent plan.
Sire, Sinbad and the prisoner have been spotted near the dead zone.
What? But his ship is approaching from the south. Vidon, how can this be?
It's as I feared, sire. I've had my suspicions about this Sinbad since the beginning. I believe he's in league with these assassins.
No. His reputation is unblemished.
Hear me out, sire. Sinbad's first allegiance is to the Caliph of Baghdad. If anything were to happen to you, and your empire were to collapse, the Caliph would simply walk in and pick up the pieces as his own without declaring a war.
No. Unlikely, Vidon. Still, the Caliph is known for his intrigue. His empire did not just happen. There is some logic in your words, Vidon.
Then permit me to send men to meet Sinbad and to bring him back to the palace under guard.
If there is an explanation for his strange behavior, he could tell us himself. All right, I will allow this. But Sahim, my own aide, will accompany your men.
I'll see to it immediately, sire.
Right.
What's up?
Men on horseback headed this way.
I'll ride ahead to meet them.
It could be a trap.
Or it could be emissaries from the Sultan. We're not that far from the city.
There's only one way to find out. Yeah!
What the devil are you doing?
Let's go!
Thanks. Just once I'd like an easy day. Let's go.
men headed back to the palace.
This doesn't sound good. I'm beginning to believe her.
The night of the murder. Is there anything more you can remember?
It was dark. The killer saw me. He came after me. I took a knife and plunged it into his left arm. He screamed. That voice. I couldn't see his face, but I'll never forget that voice. It sounded like a snake hissing.
Prince Veden.
Tarsus!
I'm all right. We've been set up.
Big time.
What is this treachery?
Sinbad has butchered your aide, sire, and 4 of my men.
I can't believe this.
Here lies the proof, sire.
Sahim.
Sire, a man bold enough to slay the messenger of the Sultan must be mad. He has but one goal: to kill you, to throw your empire into chaos and deliver it to his caliph.
But he must realize that we know his plan.
Let me handle Sinbad and this murderous woman. Put me in command of your guards, sire.
But you must act discreetly. He may have other assassins in the land, and they must not be alerted.
We'll leave the gates to the city open. They'll suspect nothing. When Sinbad shows his face in Dafar, we'll cut him down for the dog he is.
But this must not seem political. He must be treated as no more than a common criminal. And yet, I find it hard to believe that Sinbad...
It's the only way, sire. Order must be maintained. Your rule must prevail.
It shall be done. Kill Sinbad and the assassin.
Are they gonna be safe in Dafar?
Veden's never laid eyes on them. They'll pass as pilgrims. Plus, they can take care of themselves.
How are we gonna get to the palace?
Brains, skill, cunning, and a great deal of luck.
Go to your homes! Orders of the Sultan!
Here comes trouble.
Maybe not. Firuz and Rangar should have bought everything we need by now.
Do you think we'll get everything built in time?
We don't have much of a choice.
You two! Didn't you hear me?
We were just on our way out of Dafar, good sir.
We're waiting for our fellow travelers.
We're here!
Come on. Whoa. The town's crawling with soldiers. We got everything we need. Let's get the heck out of here. Okay, walk on. Walk on.
We'll be riding out now. Have a nice day.
Still no sign of Sinbad, my prince.
He'll come. He has to come. done! This should get us safely to the Sultan. Thank you. Now, you remember to keep your head down.
And you remember to use yours.
Look, in order to steer it, you grab the reins and pull the...
I know. Put her up.
We'll wait until the wagon reaches the outskirts of Defar before we follow.
I saved a couple of exploding sticks in case the guards overwhelm them.
Let's just hope we don't need them.
Just in case we don't make it, I want you to know that I am grateful.
You're not much at rallying the troops, are you?
Rah, rah, rah.
That's better. Yeah!
There! Good. Come.
Hold on.
To what?
Use your imagination. I like the way you think. So far, so good. Let's go. Coming out! We only want to talk.
Hold! Bring Sinbad here alive. Let them pass!
Your Highness, I've brought you prisoner, as you requested, in spite of the treachery shown by the real killer.
What are you waiting for? Kill them! The assassins must die!
No! They must die!
Get up. Your Majesty, no doubt Prince Vidin has told you that assassins prowl your kingdom.
He has.
He's right. In fact, the killer of the Prince of Kana now kneels before you. A killer that was stabbed by a friend of the prince. Dara, who after seeing the prince die, plunged a knife into the killer's arm. A wound that no doubt hasn't had time to heal. A wound that would be reopened during a duel. Sire.
Guards! Him!
Oh. I like the way you think.
Rah, rah, rah.
Alright, let's bring it up. Even. I got it.
You're going to miss her, aren't you?
Yeah. She kind of grows on you.
Well, she'll be able to go back and help her people now. The Sultan's named her as chief advisor on dealing with his subjects in both kingdoms.
Well, he's gonna be in for quite a shock.
How so?
Can you imagine 2 kingdoms worth of people with Dara's attitude? Still, she was pretty.
And smart.
Oh, and the courage she showed.
Well, sure, but really, she didn't have much of a choice.
Well, I don't know. She could have run away at any time.
But she didn't.
Beauty and brains.
And every inch a lady.
We don't find much of that in this world anymore.
Well, I don't see any of you killing yourselves looking. Very funny. Not you, too.